Talking to Judy Briggs of Got Junk, correct? 1-800-GOT-JUNK. I should get it right. Hi, Judy.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. I got a lot of junk, but you're not going to talk about me, right?
No.
Good. Why don't you first tell us about your company?
Well, 1-800-GOT-JUNK has been around since 1989. It started in Vancouver by a young man named Brian Scudamore, and he started Rubbish Boys. And then in 1999 is when he decided to franchise. So the franchise has been around since 1999, and I opened my doors in July of 2003.
So you've been around for about 10 years now.
It'll be 10 years in a few months.
Are we having an anniversary party?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, if you want, I'll show up and I'll bring some junk.
You're more than welcome to come.
So why don't you tell our listeners what services you offer?
We actually are a full-service professional junk removal company, and what that means is we'll come into your home or your business and we'll take away anything that you no longer have a use for. It could be furniture, it could be clothing, it could be just piles of stuff that have been sitting in the garage or the basement or the attic for years on end.
But it's got to be junk. It's not storage.
It could be. If you have no use for it and you want to just get rid of it, we'll take it away. It could be old appliances as well. It could be like office cleanouts from the commercial side.
But it's not storage, as I wanted to define it differently.
No, we will not store it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So it's really a way to, but a lot of people seem to, there's a lot more junk out there than there should be, correct?
Oh, there's more than enough to go around for.
In other words, there's more business out there than you're doing, and people aren't addressing the issue.
That's correct.
Do you know why?
I think it's out of habit. People just have been tripping over the same piles year after year, and why get rid of it? When somebody falls, that's when they say, I need to get rid of it.
You know, I'm just going to support you in my own story, a little bit of it. When my mother passed away, I was given the unenviable task of dealing with all of her physical assets. And I had to buy one of those big junk things for the driveway of her house. And it was just an awful process of going through every single thing and throwing it out. And I said to my wife at the time, I said, we got to get rid of junk now. We cannot do this to our families. And I think too many families, again, they're secure around their junk, and it's really, all it does is it creates insecurity for other people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but where does all this junk go? I mean, I know the world is a contracting place. There's too many people, and there's too many landfills. Where does all this stuff go?
Well, we really don't have landfills anymore. There's transfer stations. But what we like to do is we like to divert the junk that we take. It's not necessarily junk in one person's eyes, but we like to divert it. So we do about 80% diversion, and that means we recycle and we donate to wherever we can. We work with a lot of nonprofit organizations to deliver goods, whether it's furniture, clothing. We recycle metal. We recycle some tires, things like that.
Do you go through it yourself?